Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Tia.
This is Tia.
Hi, Tia. This is Dr. Artie Blanche. You had responded to my Craigslist ad. I was looking to find people that we were going to pay $600 to take part in our personality test study.
Okay.
Do you remember the Craigslist ad?
I do remember. Yeah, I'm just taken aback because it's like 11 o'clock here.
Oh, is it?
Like,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. No, it's all right.
Okay. We like to do these on Friday nights because we figure we can catch more people at home. But
Right.
Okay. I mean, do you remember the ad, or do you need me to go over it a little more?
No, I remember the ad.
Okay, perfect. So basically, it works like this. First, the first part of the first part of our study of the personality test would just be a general, questioning and going back and forth with me and you over the phone, and then the second part is to go to our website where there's actually a 400 question questionnaire. They're pretty simple, just kind of. There's no fill in the blank. It's all ABC, ABCD type of questions. And then we just ask that you fill that out sometime before the end of November.
Okay.
And then, when that is finished, it's triggered to, then our accountants are triggered to send the check to you. So, the sooner you fill it out, the sooner you get the check. It usually takes about 24 hours business day to receive to have the check issued. So.
Okay, that sounds good. I can do that.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess for this first part, then let's just go ahead and go into just the basic questions. How old are you?
32 today, actually.
Oh, happy birthday! You share a birthday with the great RBCP.
Oh, that's good.
He's actually a mayor in Telephone Falls.
Really?
Yeah. So.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's just this guy that I know. He's a mayor.
Right.
Yep. So happy birthday and stuff. This was the reason I know it's his birthday. I don't. I just kind of know him, but I also. I had a dog that his birthday was today too, and unfortunately, about 2.5 months ago, he was actually ran over.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know, and the bad thing was, if he was just hit by a truck, it wasn't a big deal, but what he was ran over by was like a highly obese woman in a scooter. And she just kept driving, and the dog actually was alive for a long time, and he was just getting scraped across the cement and screaming. I wasn't home, but all the neighbors were saying that. And then the most messed up part is, by the time I was given phone calls. Obviously, my neighbors started calling me. By the time I got to the woman's house, she'd already consumed over half of the dog's front leg. And it was a bulldog, so it had a lot of meat on it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. And the thing is they won't press charges because the woman is obese and mentally retarded.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's one of those.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So my second question would be, what is your highest level of education?
I've had some college.
Some college?
I completed my first year of college, so I'm sophomore level.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, that's perfect. Some college is the answer, and that's good. And is it an accredited college?
No.
It is not. Okay. Yeah.
You said accredited. Oh, I'm sorry.
Accredited.
I thought you said, am I currently in college?
No,
it's an accredited college.
Okay, lucky. You're lucky. Again, I am officially a doctor, but it turned out that my school actually had its accreditation taken away. Mm-hmm. So yeah, and it's not my fault. I went there and I did all the courses, and they were tough courses. I got a doctorate in psychology. Unfortunately, my degree is not accredited anymore because some guy that was running the place it turned out that he was into having sex in like Thailand with with Mongoloid children.
Wow.
So that actually affected every single person who went there. I don't know if you heard about it, but it was Roy, New Mexico. It was a college there called Cactus, the Cactus College in Roy, New Mexico. Yeah. So I don't know. It was pretty messed up. So officially, I'm not a doctor, but whatever. I earned my doctorate. So okay. Third question. Would you consider? Well, first of all, the first part. Are you currently employed?
Actually, I'm a freelance writer.
Oh, okay. And I guess that kind of answers the second part of my question, which is, is it physical labor? Is it, service, or is it, creative arts? And I think you'd consider
creative
that
arts.
Yep. Okay, that's good.
And service. When you think about it.
I before I was a doctor, I actually was. I was into some creative arts. I was into a. Have you ever heard of the band Slayer?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay. I actually was the bass player in the Slayer before Slayer was big.
Oh, wow. That sounds
Yeah. No, it was really good. I mean, the problem is I ended up having such an insane addiction to both opiates and heroin and prostitutes that the band actually kicked me out. So that was kind of a bummer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. Would you consider yourself religious-wise? Would you consider yourself a Christian, a Catholic, a Baptist, a Muslim, or any form of Muslim belief? A agnostic?
Christian.
Oh, Christian. Okay. Is there a certain domination of the Christian, or just Christian in general?
Just Christian in general.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's good. I'm actually Christian myself too. I'm what they would call born again. I didn't know where Jesus. It took me a while to find Jesus, because when I was part of Slayer, outside of the heroin and obviously the prostitution, I was also into. I was also into a form of devil worshipping, which required that we go around and beat up hobos.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, since then, God has forgiven me, and I found God. So, praise the J.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And would you consider the best type of treatment, modern medicine? Eastern medicine, or I guess Western medicine would be what I mean by modern medicine, or Eastern medicine, or an alternative medicine?
Actually, modern medicine, but I'm very open to alternative.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. I mean, one time I actually broke my leg when we were on tour. I broke my leg, and it took me about 4 days to even realize that I had broke my leg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the way I treated it was not just with modern medicine. I mean, eventually I needed modern medicine because I became all crooked and gimp-legged. But what I did is I actually used other people's saliva. I would have them like spit in a glass, and then we would pray to the glass spit. And I would pour it into my wounds and then tape it up really tight. And then I would sting myself with hornets. And it actually worked. I mean, for about 6 weeks, I walked around and performed with a broken leg. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, in general, would you say that people who are criminals should... they should be facing maximum sentences, or should we, in the current type of system, or should we be looking for alternative ways to rehabilitate?
Alternative ways, because if you give them the maximum sentence and they just spend their life in jail, it's just like, well, how are you really, helping them?
Yeah.
You know, like what kind of rehabilitation will they receive? Is it just kind of like that's their punishment to just sit there for the rest of their lives? And if so, it's just like, what's the point in that? You know, what kind of justice is being served? He's off the streets, but
yeah,
sitting in jail, rotting.
Yeah,
he's still a human being.
Yeah, it's more like, you know, treating the symptoms and not the ailment, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, like I said, I had an addiction to heroin for a long time, and what they you know, the weird thing is you know, with this addiction, they'd give me opiates, you know, your methadone and your Oxycontin and stuff to keep me from doing heroin, and that's treating the symptoms. In reality, what really got me off of heroin was when I went and seen a psychiatrist, and through, you know, basically through hypnosis, we realized that I'd been molested by my uncle. It was not my ugly uncle, but my good-looking uncle. I'd been molested by him for several years of my life, so my psychiatrist actually gave me some advice, which is I needed to confront my demons. So I actually went and I beat the holy hell out of my good-looking uncle one night while he was sleeping, and the heroin addictions went away after that.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so sometimes you got to make sure you're treating the right thing. So.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. How often would you say it's normal to have any type of hemorrhaging or anal bleeding?
It's not normal.
No time? Oh, so not normal at all. Okay.
Not normal at all. I mean, unless you have like Crohn's disease or you know, something like a disease.
Well, I know I don't have that. Well, I know I don't have that because you know, I'm assuming, I guess. But maybe I should go get some help then. Maybe I should get that looked at. She finally hung up. Calling her back. I got one more thing to say to her. But I think she's pushing the button now.
Hello?
Hi, Tia.
Hi, I think we lost connection. I'm like walking around my house cooking and trying to ready for tonight.
Okay, I thought you hung up on me because of the anal leakage thing. Good. You're not. Do you know any homeopathic cures for genital warts?
No, but can I ask you, like, how many questions are left? Because I'm having like a birthday dinner tonight and I'm cooking.
Oh, who's going to be there?
All over the place. I'm sorry?
Who's going to be there? Is there anybody there who could probably take a look at my genital warts?
Oh, you're... Okay. Well, I'm going to get off the phone. So
well, I just needed somebody to look at my genital warts.